Hey everyone, it's your state assemblyman, Matt Slater, coming to you with an update from our state's capital. We've been so focused on the budget because it was due April 1st. Today, we passed our 10th budget extender, and the frustrations continue to grow. Specifically because on Monday, Governor Hochul announced a budget deal, and it's confusing constituents all across New York State because the fact is this: there is no budget. We have not seen any details. We have not seen any budget bills. And so the complete lack of leadership by Governor Hochul to prematurely announce this budget deal is completely unacceptable. I am very disappointed in the governor for doing this. Either she did it knowing there was no budget deal or she didn't care. But either way, it's unacceptable and a complete failure of leadership. Hopefully next week, when we come back to Albany, we will finally have an actual budget that will talk about the important aspects that all New Yorkers want to hear. How we're dealing with affordability, how we are trying to create more jobs and not tax jobs here in New York State. What are we doing for education and childcare in New York State? These are all questions I get every single day. But unfortunately, due to the failed leadership of Governor Hochul, I cannot still provide you with those answers. On another note, I do want to also talk about the fact that we are hosting our annual feminine hygiene product drive in conjunction with Putnam Cap. This will go help women in need all across the district, and we're doing it in May because, of course, it's Mother's Day in May. So make sure that you take care of all your moms out there and all those women who play that important role in your lives. Feminine hygiene products are not covered under SNAP, which I think is completely unacceptable. In fact, I've introduced legislation A7655 to correct this wrong. And so we are hopeful that it's going to pass this year before the legislative session ends. But in the meantime, we're working with every municipality to collect feminine hygiene products that can then be given to women in need. So please stop by one of your town halls all across the 94th Assembly District. They do have boxes set up in their lobby, so you can go ahead and drop off any donation to help our great women in the 94th Assembly District. So I'm going to be heading back home for the weekend, so if you see me around town, like always, stop by and say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much.